Health Hats, the podcast.
Collaboration is about power. It's about ego and power. And the more people hoard power, the less they're able to collaborate. Starting to think about collaboration as a power dynamic, you can see that there's a continuum of power. And giving up power is really hard for people to do, including me and including you. If you're going to collaborate, that means that you're going to listen, and that some of the time people have a better idea than you do, and that means you doing something different. So I've learned now, really, here I am talking about this. You can see I'm really passionate about collaboration. I've done it my whole career. I've experimented with it. But I am not proselytizing to you that collaboration, like where you should be in collaborating with patients, caregivers, and your partner clinicians. Every place is different, and you have to be comfortable with what you're doing. Like, I'm a change agent, and one of the things I've learned as a change agent is you can't be more than 15 minutes ahead of your constituency. And if you are, you got to go back and get them. And that's hard. That's really hard to do. So collaboration occurs in a context. It occurs in a context of values and foundational expectations and infrastructure. So on this slide, there's that QR code will get you to PCORI, Patient-Centered Outcomes Research Institute, which I am on the board of governors. This will get you to their foundational expectations, and I want to highlight 3 of them for you. The first one is diversity and representation. The universe of people is massive. I know it's not PC to talk about diversity anymore. Just think about the language people speak. Just think that there are people who prefer to read, people who prefer to listen, people prefer to watch. People are older, people are younger, people are introverts, people are extroverts. If you're into Myers-Briggs, they're different. They're bobbleheads. People are different, and that's really important, and that's really hard. And how did I get started in this kind of work? I'm Health Hats, and I'm disabled, and people can check off a lot of boxes. I'm a low-risk participant. And so my job has been to create new seats for more people, and invite them in. So then there's capacity. So at PCORI, people have drunk the Kool-Aid. Everybody from the board to leadership to staff believe in collaboration. And we have money. And then it's now what? And the capacity of ourselves and our partners varies. And so there's a lot of work in terms of developing the capacity to be able to collaborate. And then finally, there's the ongoing review and assessment, because there is no one way to do this. Failure lurks everywhere. I have failed many times. I have been, frankly, if you really want to know, I've been fired twice and I've been laid off twice. And it's not easy, and my goal is to bat 300. So batting 300, if you don't know baseball, that means you fail more than you succeed. But you keep going. Okay, now we're going to think about infrastructure. So I am blessed to wear many hats. And I've had a 50-year career in nursing, in IT, in quality management and consulting, and I'm committed to collaboration. I've done it. It's just what I do. I've always been this way, and I'm always going to be this way. I often got in my own way. I often didn't have anything that I needed, and really, my best boss told me I was an acquired taste. And my wife says that I need a boss with a lot of self-confidence. And my favorite position was being at the right hand of the boss, because that's where you set the culture of listening, the culture of sharing power, and mutual support, and curiosity. And it takes money, and it takes staff, and it takes time. So it's not easy, and it's not for the faint of heart, but it's worth it. Now, what I'm going to assume that most of you would like to increase the amount of collaboration and partnership that you do with the triad of decision makers. And if you're not, congratulations, and you should become a mentor. But I would suggest to you that there are some steps you can take. And the first step is, this is lonely work, and you need to have a team who will do this with you. And I don't necessarily mean your informatics team, just some other people in your organization who believe in collaboration with patient caregivers and their clinician partners. A step is to analyze readiness. So that's first yourself. How ready am I for this? How ready is my team? How ready is my hierarchy? And then to analyze that and think about it in terms of the foundations and the infrastructure. And then you just got to start somewhere. And if you don't know, phone a friend. And experiment. And when I say experiment, batting 300 is fabulous.
I host, write, and produce Health Hats the podcast with assistance from Kayla Nelson and Leon and Oscar Van Leeuwen. Music from Joey Van Leeuwen. I play Barry sax on some episodes alone or with the Lechuga Fresca Latin Band. I'm grateful to you who have the critical roles as listeners, readers, and watchers. Subscribe and contribute. If you like it, share it. See you around the block.